Oh, goodness, hello, Internet. Man, this is a wild and crazy weekend down on Galveston Island, I really guarantee. This is Friday, of course, and Saturday's the 4th of July. Now, I know for a fact that I'm going to be working tomorrow and Sunday, which I don't mind working. What else do I got to do? I have nothing else to do, actually, other than relax, and that's what I'd like to do, but I've got to work, and that's what pays the bills, and so thank God I got a job. Well, anyhow, I thought I'd take you down to Seawall a little bit because I was going to go down anyway, and I might as well take you with me just to see how and see all the people that's down here on the seawall. He didn't want to make it out of my lane, but he did. After a while, videoing the seawall is probably not. I mean, it gets a little old, probably, to some people. Maybe some people are a little bit bored by it. I don't know. But there's always something different on the seawall. It's not the same every day. One day it's packed. One day it's doesn't have anything on it. Any cars to speak of. Today it's mediocre. Tomorrow it's going to be really packed. But I'll be at work, so I won't know about it until about 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock maybe, if I get off early. Okay, what I was saying, I guess, after being rudely interrupted by the battery not failing, or my failing. Reminds me the bike rally is coming up here in November, last of October, November. But I guess what I was saying is about the 4th of July. A lot of people think it's 4th of July. It's just a day of fun and fireworks and everything, which it is. But to get to the real meaning, I think, the celebration of Independence Day is very, very, very important. Just to think about that. Well, anyhow, it's about Independence Day, I think, basically. I know that we have independence on the 4th of July, and it all works together, and everybody has fun. Everybody enjoys their holiday, and it's a very important holiday, of course. But I guess getting back to going down the seawall, it is a little busy. You got a lot of people here. A lot of people will be here for the 4th of July weekend, since the 4th is on Saturday. It's going to be interesting. Because normally the 4th is on a Wednesday or Thursday or some other day, and you always have to go back to work the next day. There's what I'd like to have. Motorhome, bus, whatever it is, I'd like to have something like that. Class A. Travel the world. Well, not the world, but I think I'd like to see all of the United States before I'd see the world today. The way it's kind of dangerous to be out there in the world unless you know what you're doing and where you're going. I never thought I would come to that. Yeah, it's amazing what you can see up here on the seawall. People traveling, traveling through. This is a state highway, actually. But, you know, sometimes in a busy period, it's like 20-mile-an-hour speed limit or less. Stop and go. Lots of good places to eat here. Parking's not so bad if you're used to the pay-by-phone parking. I've got a yearly thing here on the Seawall. Downtown, we're having a lot of people upset about the parking downtown. I remember when we did parking downtown, and I really, it was only a couple months ago, I really hated to see them take out the meters. Of course, I really can't talk about it because I don't talk about company things, and I don't talk about too much of anything that could be construed as negative. So anyhow, but parking downtown, a lot of people are not liking it to pay by phone. But it's really, if you have a credit card and if you have a smartphone, then if you have the app for the pay by phone, it's so easy to park downtown with the pay by phone process. You get a family that doesn't have a credit card, lives on cash, they don't know what to do. It's not up on a billboard or anything like that. So if you have somebody with a flip phone, they can't do anything like that on a flip phone. But anyhow, oh my goodness. Now see, I told you you'd see anything in Galveston on the seawall. And look at this big truck on the right side of the road, parked backwards, but it's an oversized load with an oversized potato on it. Can you imagine that? This is cool. It's from Idaho. It's their lost potato that they've been trying to find. I'll try to get another shot of it. Well, see, you can see anything in Galveston. I saw the Bo Duke's car, that was up here, the orange not Roadrunner, but Plymouth Dodge car. Well, the potatoes in front of Kroger's on the seawall. So I don't know how long it's going to be here. If it's going to be here another day or not, I have no idea. But maybe it'll be here about through tomorrow. But it may be the whole weekend. I mean, may be lucky enough to have it a whole weekend. A lot of times the tours, they're kind of like in and out. Just like the Ostermeyer Wiener. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to turn right here, and I'm going to try to get back out here. And I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit so that maybe you can see the potato better. The truck with the potato on it. Oh, thank you very much. Well, it's got big old log chains across it. I don't know if you can get a view of that or not, but the big IdahoPotato.com, PotatoTracker.com. Funny. Pretty cool. I think you could probably type in those .coms, and then you could probably go in there and put where you saw the potato. That is just cool beans for Galveston. Like I say, you just can't imagine what you'll see in Galveston, Texas. Okay, I'll talk to you a little bit later. We'll get another view of something else maybe, and I can shoot that as well. Okay, see you in a little bit. So if you have a video camera, just a thought, if you have a video camera, you might take some video and then send it to my site and to show me what maybe you have that we don't have down here. There's a lot of beautiful country. There's a lot of beautiful sights to see everywhere. It's just amazing. Waterfalls and caves and trees and all kinds of things. Scenery, people. I love watching people. Down here we have a lot of people, and they're like different when they come down here. They're excited about the seawall, or excited about the ocean, which is the Gulf of Mexico. It's just really interesting to watch people, things, dogs, cats, I don't know, everything. And we all put a lot on YouTube. A lot of my friends, some of my friends are truckers that are out driving down the road, east, west, north, south. They're seeing different sceneries and seeing different areas of the country and showing us, sharing that with us. It's kind of cool. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Can't parallel park like that. Not really. If you come to Galveston and you want to parallel park, do like the guy is ahead of us. He's backing in, not pulling in. Why people pull in, I have no idea. In one space. Now, if you have two spaces, you can pull in and pull up and then back up and all that. But whenever you have one space, there's not any way you can make those back tires turn to get that back inside the space. I think that's a pet peeve. That and making U-turns in front of me whenever I'm going down the street, and then there's people that make U-turns. That's really I just cannot imagine. Now, there's a sign up here on this intersection that says no U-turns. Now, if you land up in the middle of the seawall somewhere, I don't think you're going to see that sign. Or is that sign just for the intersection of 61st and Seawall? I'm not for sure. Well, anyhow. Well, there's that potato again. How would you like to be the two guys, one guy? I think there's probably two guys, just guessing, that will be driving that all around the United States promoting Idaho potatoes. I think that'd be funner than anything I've ever probably done. I love to travel anyhow, and to be on the road and go around the United States and try to hit all the little towns and the big cities and their little places that they show off things like that. I think that'd be pretty darn cool. Somebody asked what I do. Oh, I drive potatoes around. And I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, especially this weekend. The guys came here. The guy or guys, they came here to promote their potato. It's on the seawall. And in reality, if they were going to stay all weekend, they could just get them a motel, get their bathing suits on, go down and have a lot of fun this weekend while they're working. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd probably land up in New Jersey or New York, Bronx, or somewhere where it's not really safe to go out and have to sit there with a potato all weekend. If any of you people are from that area, please don't write me letters. Oh shoot, I gotta go get my cleaning. Here I am goofing off. I've got to go get my cleaning.